All right, y'all mans, y'all boy Donald Trump acquitted in second impeachment trial. I think he was the only president to be facing 2 impeachments in his first term. But let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Second Senate acquitted former President Trump in his historic second impeachment trial, voting that Trump is not guilty in inciting the deadly Capitol riot. 7 Republicans joined the 50 Democrats to find him guilty, but they fell short of 2/3 majority needed to convict. Trump is the only president in U.S. history to ever be impeached twice and the first to have his impeachment tried in the Senate while out of office. Okay, they say the Senate voted 57-43 to acquit former President Donald Trump in inciting an insurrection at the Capitol on January 6. Trump's second impeachment trial lasted 5 days, and both the House manager and defense lawyers presented the evidence and arguments to support their position. Trump acquitted. The vote, obviously 57-43, fell 10 votes short of the necessary threshold. It came after a long day of argument over whether to allow witnesses at the trial and following the closing arguments on both sides. I mean, House manager asked for witnesses. I mean, you got a lot of different things here, man. But I mean, people saying, well, what's the point of impeaching him if he got off so he can't run again? I think that's the major sticking point there too. And like they didn't find nothing that he was treason or espionage, whatever you want to call it, with the Russians. So he didn't get convicted of that. Just, you know, was it motor report? They didn't find nothing. If he was black, maybe they would have found something, or he was the other, like, Indian or whatever, you know, his background would have been. Maybe they would have pressed a little bit harder, but I don't think they was going to make Donald Trump the face of, or they was going to, you know, impeach him. You know, the question is, if he run again, you know, will he get convicted? I mean, would he win? I don't think so. You know, and then you got Joe Biden too with it. Some people think he's too old to last out this term and run another time. You know, Joe didn't want to run this time. You know, I think he was mad because his son, I mean, he was upset, or he was still grieving his son or whatever it was. And, you know, he beat him fair and square, in my opinion. But right now, through 2 months, I'm going to say about a month and a half almost, it ain't really nothing changed with the Democrats. We still ain't got a second stimulus check or a third stimulus check. Some of us ain't even got a second one. Okay, so we'll see where it go. You know, and then he promised that, you know, everything would be different and science would be back in the shutdowns again. It ain't shit shut down yet again. If anything, shit going even further. You know, I was in Georgia. Wasn't nobody really wearing no mask in Georgia. Some, you know, restaurants or companies, if you go to their doors or retailers, they said put on a mask. There was a credit union down there that said put on a mask, but at the same time, ain't nothing really changed. But it's only a month and a half. You know, we give them to like November, September, October, see kind of really where you at with it. But you know, Trump like, I'm too legit to quit. So Trump probably partying, but you know, he dies the second impeachment. Let me know what you guys think. Check out our current news playlist, and you know, most people believe that he did incite a riot in the nation's capital, but obviously, what they say, 53 people didn't believe, 57 people didn't believe he did. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All the social media links, description. Fast way to reach me is Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. Facebook group there as well too. Want to make a donation, share the video. Cash App CJ Good 313. Appreciate the love support. We gone.